everybody. Welcome to another episode of Real Talk About Real Estate. And today I have a guest, Mr. Kevin Kelly, the illustrious title rep of Orange County. And we're going to talk about some title things that you might want to know. So stay tuned and come on back.
Pay attention. It could save you money.
Well, welcome, Mr. Kelly.
Thanks, Oriana.
So what great title tip do you have for these fine people that are going to help them save a boatload of money?
I don't know if it's a title tip, but when it comes to the Orange County assessor, well, any county assessor, LA included, numerous changes. And the biggest one is this new Prop 19 thing. It's only been around a year and a half. And there's a lot of advantages. It's one of the few advantages being over 55 in Southern California. People think that's cool. Like, you know, we're a society in Southern
I don't think it's cool, but that's another story.
Exactly. So, you know, one of the few times that being older is an advantage and will save you money. So, part of the umbrella of Prop 13, which has always been in place in Southern California for...
Prop 13.
Prop 13, initially, okay,
Right.
is the umbrella that's been here since Jarvis.
Okay.
Whole state of California. And basically it's meant to give certain people advantages or to keep their property tax basis low over decades. So, Prop 13 was an umbrella. It's been around for 70 years. They did some major changes, and one of the greatest ones was, in the past, if you were over 55 and it was your primary residence, you could transfer that tax basis to your new property, but it had to be equal or lesser. Now, and you could do it one time in your life.
That's not Prop 13, that's Prop 60 or Prop 90.
Yeah, but they no longer exist. Now it's all under 19.
Okay, but it started as 13 and then that Prop
Became
90 and
60 and 90.
And now it's Prop 19.
You got it.
Okay, just to clarify.
So Prop 19 is now the avenue that people take to transfer their tax basis. So I bought my house 21 years ago, I paid a certain amount, my property taxes are at that rate. Well, 21 years ago, my house is probably doubled now, right?
Right.
Good for me. But I still want, when I buy my next house, I still want to keep my original tax basis on that one.
Right.
Right? So this allows you to no longer have to go equal or lesser. So I could sell my house, buy a up leg, right?
A more expensive home than the one you're selling.
Right. And then they'll prorate the difference.
Right.
And the good news is I can do this 3 times in my lifetime as opposed to once in the
So it's up
past.
to 3 times.
And everyone starts from scratch.
Okay, so we fought for this.
Yes.
We
This
fought
was
for
a
this
huge
because
lobbying
this
thing with
was
the real
a
estate community.
Huge deal. It was so frustrating with clients that were trying to move and they were limited to buying a home at the same price as the one they were selling or lesser than. And it doesn't always work out that way. And they were limited to the counties too.
You're exactly right.
So now I love that they finally got this through. And this is probably one of the few things that's a perk turning 55, guys.
Amen. Amen.
That you get to save money this way. But now, just to clarify, you buy the next house. Let's say you sell a house for $1 million, you buy a house for $1.2 million.
The first $1 million will still be at the rate that your old house was. And the next 200,000 will be the tax rate of wherever you're living.
Huge. And I think a lot of you guys are not thinking about this if you're considering moving. This is a huge cost savings, and the fact that you can do it 3 times.
You know, and again, you know, it's funny because when the lenders look at the up leg, okay, they go off of the property taxes on $1.2 million when they do the qualifications. But if you're transferring the $1 million over, then those numbers totally adjust in your favor. So there's really no downside to this. If you're over 55, it's your primary residence, and everybody starts from scratch now. So even if we did this once in our lives, they don't want to keep track of the past. Right. So everybody's going forward. We get it 3 times. So do it.
So the questions that I get asked from clients that are interested in doing this is, how do you do it? What do you do when you close escrow? Do you have to do something while you're in escrow, or you're going to miss your opportunity? Why don't you speak to that?
Easy. You cannot do any of the paperwork until both transactions have closed.
Okay. And do you have to sell the one you're selling and buy the up leg next? Or does it matter what order?
You can do it in reverse. The issue is they're going to have a harder time with the prorations, right? But but in all probability, it all works. We've started doing this more and more. So the reality is, you reach out during the second escrow. So when you've closed your replacement escrow, because we have to have copies of both documents, they have to have a copy of your driver's license to verify you're over 55. You have to verify that it's your primary residence.
Is this something that perhaps a title rep can help
So
you with?
here's how this is supposed to go. You're supposed to reach out to Oriana, then she refers you to me, and then we handle it. That's the game.
That's it. It's so easy. See, we saved you so much money.
And seriously, think about it. Even if it's a couple, even if it's not what you think it is, the assessor doesn't need more of your money.
No.
They really don't. They mismanage what they get.
That's another story. That's another video.
Story. Sorry.
Anyway, I hope this was helpful, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment down below. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Bye for now.